Hi, it's Mimi Chen, your friendly neighborhood music radio DJ. Today is kind of a basic, how do you get your song on the radio? I'm going to split this into 3 parts. So today is going to be the first part, which is the one-off spin. The second part is actually getting on a professional record label and having the label promote your song to them. The third part is the DIY, is to hire a record promoter to promote your song on the radio. But first, let's do the one-off. It's tough in the industry for all parties involved, not just record labels, not just radio stations, but especially for the indie artists. The pressure is really great on a DIY artist. Why is that? Because you're expected to kind of like do everything. You're expected to record, produce, engineer, master, release your own product, and then you have to go on social media to promote it. Not to mention going into the clubs, booking yourself and getting gigs, and then touring. And in all this mess, what about getting radio airplay, which used to be the traditional way to break an artist? Of course, the non-traditional way is just to promote yourself the heck out of yourself until you get enough fans and followers that nobody can dispute that you're a great artist. But still, people like radio because radio airplay still gives you more money per spin than online streaming. That is, in the United States. I'm not quite sure what the payout is for other countries. But say you still want that one-off spin, and you're in a small town, and what you do is you go to the local radio stations in your town. And I'm talking especially college radio, because college radio stations are more forgiving in terms of programming. They can allow more indie artists in terms of spins, and they might even have shows that will promote these kinds of artists. Our radio station, the SoCalSound.org, is kind of a hybrid in Los Angeles. We are affiliated with a college, but then again, we work independently of that college, so it's all pro-level staff. But we still have 2 shows that devote themselves to showcasing new unsigned artists. One is called We Found New Music, and the other one is called LA Buzz Bands. But you need to go to the particular host of those shows and promote yourself separately. Don't expect to send a blind email to anybody in a radio station and expect a response, because that's not what they're paid to do. The one-time spin can be obtained by, maybe you have a random DJ like myself who happens to like your song and then gets permission to do that one-off spin on the radio. But if you contact the hosts of one of those shows, you might actually have a better chance at getting that one-time spin. Going into your local towns, don't buy those huge lists that people sell because they're already old and outdated. The reason being, especially in the small markets, people are always in and out very quickly. Some of them do not want to work for free. When you get to these small radio stations, they have very small salaries. So a lot of people are always looking to go up to a bigger market and get a bigger salary. So there's a lot of movement, and to buy one of those lists is pretty useless because they're already outdated. However, you can still do the work yourself. You can look up radio stations in each town and see who you can contact by going to the internet and Googling. If they're a decent station, they should at least have a website. And this is very true even if you're on a record label. There is no guarantee that anybody is going to spin your song. You just have to accept that that is the way it is. So when you go to these small-time radio stations, there's no guarantee that they will like your stuff and play it. There's also no guarantee, due to the fact that there's such a huge influx of music nowadays, that they're even going to listen to it. Come on, let's get real. On Spotify, they're clocking in 10,000 new songs a day. Who the heck listens to that many songs? Not even the folks at Spotify have the time to do that. If they do, I guarantee they're going to only listen to the first 10 seconds of the song. And as for me, since I used to be a studio rat working in a professional recording studio, if I hear something that is badly recorded, then it's like, eh. So I feel for you guys. I know it's a lot of work, but there are still artists that are being discovered every day. So good luck.